We are back with Aviary Attorney. We need to meet with a certain arms dealer, and we know what the password is in order to communicate with him. We know where he's going to be. Unfortunately, we have to wait until he's going to be available. So, man, what can I say? So, I guess I'm just gonna have to buy time. One thing I am curious about. I'm gonna go back to the bar real quick. I never did go to the card room. I just kind of want to look into that. Rufus, come on, pal. Just one more game of Jacques Noir. Absolutely not. My wallet is hurting enough as it is. Please? I'll even let you deal this time. The answer is no, Rufus. I'm skint. If you want to play cards, you'll have to ask someone else. Fine, I'll ask that big fellow. Excuse me, monsieur. Yes, you, monsieur. Would you care to play some Jacques Noir? Not today. I'm afraid I don't have time for that, monsieur. I have some investigative work to take care of. Take care of. Come on, surely you have time for one quick game? Nope. Maybe later. I understand. See you around, monsieur. There, I've done it. The reason I did this was so maybe I could fill in the character information. Are we ready to hit the road? Yeah. Let's make a move. Now to pass time, right? Where are we going? I mean, sure, the chateau. I can't imagine anything's gonna happen here, but I'll do it. Oh, you there. I remember you. You guys can help me out with this little dilemma. What is it, mademoiselle? Which country is better, Great Britain or the United States of America? Ooh. Hit me up, chat. This is going to be a contentious issue. We are in France, so we're supposed to be neutral parties, and yet my chat is mostly comprised of people who are from the US and people who are from England. This, ooh, awkward. If we're going by majority, then US might have the edge here, but oh boy, awkward. Well, people are playing around with other countries, so you know what? This is Great Britain. Putting aside all prejudices, the British Empire is magnificent. I suspect that it will continue to prosper for years to come. The USA is still a young nation. Anything could happen to it. You think Britain is the safer option, huh? I suppose it would make for a shorter trip. What is this about, mademoiselle? Well, I'm thinking of taking a trip. A long trip. Everywhere I go in Paris, people are angry and depressed. It's like violence is about to break out at any moment. I've saved up enough, so I'm going to get out of here. Follow my dream of starting a new life overseas. Who's going to look after Chateau Crinier? Well, with the Baron's passing, they've decided to auction off his estate. I think the Demeaus were showing some interest in the household, so I guess they can handle the household duties themselves. The Demeaus, you say? Interesting. Anyway, this might be the last time we'll see each other, so I'll just say, au revoir, Sparrowson. Au revoir, Monsieur Falcon. Farewell, mademoiselle. I wish you a pleasant voyage. So long, mademoiselle. Don't let those limeys push you around. Hey, Falcon. I think we forgot something. The rebels? The Croque-Monseur? All that juicy investigation stuff? We're supposed to be asking questions. Oh, right. That completely slipped my mind. It's no matter. Colleen didn't seem like the type to get involved with rebels and arms dealers. She probably knew nothing. I suppose. In any case, she seems to be the only one with enough sense to escape before the violence starts. Yeah. And yeah, I think it is implied that the Baron died because he received the death sentence for murder. Because I think he was going to be hanged. So that ended very poorly. So where else to go? I don't know how much it necessarily matters. And hello there, enthusiasts. Good evening and welcome to the stream. How's it going? What if I do go back to the offices? Am I allowed to pass time? Maybe not. Let's go to the Chocolate Emporium. It's January 31st. Did you notice that? 3-1-TH. Welcome, welcome. Ah, it's you two again. Oh, is my voice a bit faint? Just on your end? If I need to, up my voice, then I'm happy to do that. Yeah, let me know what you think. You remember us? I guess that's no surprise. Of course I remember. You are the messieurs who ask many questions and buy little chocolate. I'm afraid we have more questions today, Monsieur Hagelslack. Thanks for being patient with us. Have you heard of the Croque-Monseur? You sell chocolate to a lot of people. Have you come across any unsavory characters in your occupation? Oh, was a tad quiet? Alright, I'll pump my butt. Let's try that on for size. Hopefully that tweaks it just enough. Let me know if I need further tweaking. Of course! One time I was hiking through the mountains of the Netherlands, and I was accosted by an overzealous tulip salesman. I threw a fistful of Dutch rubles at him and made a hasty retreat. I can't help but wonder about the legitimacy of Lander's stories. But for some reason, his tangential rants don't bother me. Let me be more specific. We're looking for a person called the Croque-Monseur. Does that name sound familiar? No, monsieur. Well, see you. I suppose we're done here. I guess it was a little silly of me to look for intel about a rebellion in a chocolate shop. Perhaps I can help you with something else, monsieur. Like what? Well, you may have noticed that this is, in fact, a chocolate shop. I am of much better service as a chocolate salesman than a rumor mongerer. You like, by the way, that he's got the cigar in his trunk? Ah, of course. So chat, shall I go for chocolate or not? May I have a chocolate recommendation, or I don't need any chocolate? For the record, I have 129 francs. I don't know how much I'll need it later, but while waiting, I'll also look into our new characters. Yeah, this was it, Rufus and Powell. I missed these guys. Two tavern dwellers who seem to enjoy nothing more than drinking, playing cards, and bickering over nothing. Yay, we're caught up, we're caught up. Okay, I'm seeing multiple votes for chocolate. I'm looking to buy a box of chocolates for a friend. May I have a recommendation? Could it be? Am I the friend, Falcon? Is this a gift for me? Certainly, monsieur. If you're looking for something romantic, then perhaps an elegant heart-shaped selection from Tuscany would suit you? Romantic, you say? I don't feel that way about you, Falcon, but how could I decline such a scrumptious gift? No, that wouldn't work. Do you have anything that would be suitable for any occasion? Ah, then perhaps you want this box of 20 creamy chocolate swirls from London. They are very sweet. Nobody can resist. Yes, those are perfect. Take them, Falcon. Take them. For pity's sake, Sparrowson, why are you being so fidgety? No reason. Then cut it out. It's weird. I think those would work nicely, Monsieur Hagelslack. How much are they? 5 francs. Perhaps a little steep for some, but I assure you that their quality more than justifies the price tag. I'll take them. I'm not even going to ask for a discount. I'll take them. May I have them wrapped? Certainly, monsieur. One moment, if you please. Falcon. What is it? I just want to say, you've been a great friend and an inspirational mentor. I have ample amounts of respect for you as a person, and... You do know that these chocolates aren't for you, right? Oh. Yeah, I knew that. Good. Just making sure. You're breaking my heart, Falcon. Here you are, monsieur. I am sure the recipient will enjoy them. A box of chocolates has been added. Really? Irresistible creamy chocolate swirls. Sparrowson can barely contain himself around them. Yeah, I noticed. Thank you very much, monsieur, and thank you for putting up with our endless questions. Ha! It has been my pleasure, monsieur. Alright, we did it. A new day. It's no longer January 31st. Library? I'm sure this will be quick. They don't like talkers. Time to hit the books, am I right? If you're looking for Croque-Monseur recipes, I guess that would be in the cooking section? We aren't here for recipes, Sparrowson. This librarian fellow seems pretty intelligent. If there's something we've overlooked, he would know. Would you mind lowering your voices? You're disturbing me during my daily crossword. Oh, I should have known. It's the two Harlequins. It's good to see you too, monsieur. We have some questions. Of course you do. Fine, let's get this over with so I can get back to my puzzle. Croque-Monseur. The sandwich? Of course I've heard of it. No, I mean a person with that name. No, that doesn't ring any bells. I'm familiar with the Earl of Sandwich, if that's any help. Wait, you can become an Earl of Food now? I'm in the wrong profession. Never mind, we'll try something else. Clearly we're barking up the wrong tree. Thank you for your time anyway, monsieur. Huh, I bid you good day. It's no longer February 01st, now it's February 02nd. I don't really care where I go, I'm just passing the time. Well, 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 if it isn't the rude lawyers. You know, you owe me, big guy. I owe you? Yep, my fishing line snapped when I dragged you out of the water the other day. I had to buy a new reel. So the way I see it, you owe me 2 francs for the fishing line and 1,000,000 francs for saving your life. I don't have 1,000,002 francs. Really? But you look so bourgeois. Alright, I'll tell you what. 2 francs for the line and we'll call it even. Oh, I'll do it. Fine, here's 2 francs. Consider it a gift of gratitude for saving my life. Much thanks, monsieur. Now, why are you here? Why are we here? Oh, right. We have some questions. Have you heard of a man called the Croque-Monseur? A man called the Croque-Monseur? Nope. Doesn't ring any bells. That's a strange name, though. Did the man name himself after the sandwich? Or was the sandwich named after him? I have absolutely no idea. I can only aspire to have a sandwich named after me one day. The Sparrowson. Thick slices of white bread, mayonnaise, cheese, chicken, bacon, slices of sausage, honey-glazed ham. Stop. You'll give us all heart attacks. How's the fishing? Caught anything good? Today, not a kipper. This new fishing line is really good, but I've run out of good bait, so it's practically useless by itself. That's quite an issue. So if we were to offer you some bait, would you be able to lend us some line? I guess. Sparrowson, why would you even ask that? We don't have any use for fishing line. Just checking the possibilities. You never know when we might need fishing line in the future. Why would we ever need fishing line? Actually, don't answer that. You're ridiculous, Sparrowson. Maybe I can help you with something else? No. I think we're done here. Happy fishing, monsieur. Bye, monsieur fisherman. Hey, you know I hate being called that. Bam, we're out of here. A new day. Welcome to Thursday. It's almost that time. The hospital. Progressive attitudes towards medical care. There he is, Sparrowson. Go ahead. Say what you need to say. Excuse me, Dr. Fowret. I just wanted to thank you for, giving me an antidote and, making me well and stuff. It's no trouble at all. Sparrowson, wasn't it? Of course, there is the small matter of the debt. Right. Let's see. 1 hospital bed, 1 dose of specialized antidote, expert medical care from the attending physician. The total comes to 500 francs. Falcon, can I get an advance of this month's pay, and next month's, and maybe the month after's? Calm down, Sparrowson. I'm sure the doctor's a reasonable man. He will surely allow you to pay in installments. Of course, of course. Oh, thank goodness. With my current wages, I should be able to fully pay off the debt by the 20th century. Hey, your pay isn't that bad. Now, there's no need for quibbling. I have a suggestion. You messieurs are lawyers, yes? If you do some pro bono work for me, I may be able to knock the bill down a little. Maybe to, say, 100 francs. Oh, that sounds much more manageable. What kind of legal work do you have in mind? Debt collection. Sounds fun, sounds time-consuming. I'll do it. That actually sounds quite fun. It will be a nice change from this Croque-Monseur nonsense. Yes, give us the details, Doctor. There was a man I treated for a small injury a couple of years ago. He's been evading my attempts at collecting on his bill ever since. I wouldn't normally pursue medical bills so aggressively, but I know that the man is a successful inventor. He can easily afford to front the bill. I would greatly appreciate it if you would pay him a visit and strong-arm him into loosening his purse strings. Well, I'm not making any promises, but maybe we could swing by the inventor's house if we have a free minute. Thanks, Falcon. And thank you, Doctor. We will dedicate every waking moment to collecting this debt. That's not true. Wait, I didn't agree to that. Every waking moment. Amazing. Yeah, it depends on the amount of finger breaking and arm wrenching we have to do. I've played Yakuza, I know how this goes. So it's Friday, this is the one. Oh god, where do I actually meet the guy? That's the part I don't remember. Maybe the officers will tell me? If not, I'll just awkwardly look it up. Yeah, we have a rebel group to find, and it just kicks us out. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, let me just do this then. I'll play this safe. Where do I meet him? To find him, go to R&M, ask Phelps about him. I did it. I got the password. Ah, got it. Alright, we're good. We're good. We are going to the Rue des Marmosettes. It is Friday the 4th. This is the time. Is that him? Wow. Don't mess with this guy. It must be. Excuse me, monsieur? I don't recognize you fellas. What's the password? Ooh. The password? Dagon. That's pretty good. It's an Eldritch thing, but it's actually appropriate. That's a deep cut, honestly. You might know about Dagon from Lovecraft, but I believe he was the god of the Philistines, and we were talking about the Philistines. Zora, I don't know what the significance is, but it's supposed to be Etam anyway. Etam. Oh, I took you fellows for bird-brained cops, but you actually know the secret password. So, what do you want? Well, let's start with introductions. You are the Croque-Monseur, are you not? That's the Croque-Monseur to you. Mon Dieu, people always get the pronunciation wrong. I'm not really hearing the difference. In any case, Monsieur Croque-Monseur, my name is... Don't tell me, you idiot. Bringing up names can mess up an entire meeting. Why do you think I use an alias? Just tell me what you want. Drugs, guns, explosives, slaves. Come on, I don't have all day. Jesus. Well, to be honest, what I really want is... a fancy gun, a cheap gun. I want to buy a lot of them. I want to know about the rebels, of course. I know you've been supplying weapons to a rebel group. I want to know everything. Who they are, where they are meeting, what they bought from you. Heh, if I sold out my customers, it wouldn't be good for my reputation now, would it? I suppose that's true. Just kidding. Money beats integrity any day. Pay me 500 francs and I'll give you the dirt. 500 francs for this information? That seems a little steep. Steep? This intel is probably worth 50,000 francs to the Parisian police. I'm giving you a bargain. Listen, you pay me the full 500 right now, and I'll tell you exactly when and where you can find the rebels. Chat, what should I do about this? A vague or do you take checks so we hurry our asses and make sure that it doesn't bounce? I don't think the answer necessarily matters. Do you care? I can make my own decision soon enough, but I am seeing... I'm seeing checks, I'm seeing, who's to know for absolutely sure? Deploy the checks, then we bounce? You know what? Touche. Do you take checks? Very funny. And no, I don't take pocket lint either. It's cold, hard Napoleons only. Well, well, well. Saint Merde, it's the fuzz! Cheese it! Wait! Monsieur Croque-Monseur, come back! Never fear, Falcon, I'll tear the dastardly fellow! Don't get too close, Sparrowson. That crocodile's got a gun. Also, he's a crocodile. What's all this ruckus? Playing cops and robbers, are we, JJ? Are you blind, Severin? That was the Croque-Monseur! We were on the crux of extracting some vital information about the rebels, but your smug entrance just ruined everything. That was the Croque-Monseur? I never would have guessed. You don't sound very concerned. Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm quite impressed that you managed to track down such an elusive criminal, but I have something much more pressing that I need to discuss with you. More pressing than finding the rebels? Perhaps. JJ, I want you to answer this question sincerely and honestly. Did you go by a different name prior to enrolling at Paris Law School? What? What does that have to do with the rebel investigation? Or to do with anything, for that matter? I would appreciate it if you just answered the question, JJ. I need to hear it from your own beak. Have you ever gone by a different name? Wow. I would rather not lie. Do you think it matters, though? I am seeing a vote for no, although the plot very heavily has indicated that he does. I'm also seeing a vote for yes, and I do want to lean toward yes myself, to be honest. I think I'll be nice. I don't deny it. A man has a right to change his name. Indeed, a man does have that right, but why would a man do such a thing? I don't appreciate your accusatory tone. You sound just like Inspector Valerti. Wait, that's it, isn't it? The inspector ordered you to dig up some dirt on me, didn't he? Answer me, Severin. What is going on? What did Inspector Valerti say? Man, that croc can run! It appears that you two are making solid progress with your investigation into the rebel group. I'll be sure to let the inspector know. Where are you going? We haven't finished our discussion, Severin. We have. I have learned what I've come here to find out. Good day, JJ. Good day, Sparrowson. What was that all about? It doesn't matter. Severin is just poking his beak where it doesn't belong. Heh, nosy, blighter. So tell me about your little adventure, Sparrowson. You lost the Croque-Monseur, I take it? Yeah. He looks like a stumpy reptile, but he ran like a gazelle. I lost him in no time at all. I see. Well, with the Croque-Monseur's lead gone, our investigation has reached a dead end. Not entirely. He dropped something during the chase. He dropped something? What exactly? I'll show you. Follow me. I think you need to do more exercise, Sparrowson. Don't judge me. Amazing. Ow. 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 Mon Dieu, what is it now? Muscle cramp? No, my foot's hurting. I think I got something in my shoe. Well, grit your beak and bear it. This is around where you saw the crocodile drop something, right? Yeah, somewhere around here. Then let's put on our investigation hats and find whatever it is. Yay! We get to investigate. There are things to take a look. So, this is important, clearly. Yeah, this is the thing the Croque-Monseur dropped. It's a list. 40 muskets, 20 pistols, gunpowder, 3,000 musket balls, to be delivered to the sleeping city. This is an invoice. I don't see any names on here, but given the contents and quantities, the goods are probably intended for the rebels. Excellent find, Sparrowson. It was nothing. But the sleeping city, where could that be? Literally anywhere but New York. Well, it's a city that sleeps a lot, so somewhere in Spain would be my guess. I'm pretty sure that the location is not a literal city. For one thing, we already know the city where the rebels are gathering. It's right here in Paris. The sleeping city is a code phrase, like a riddle. A riddle, huh? Well, I'm stumped, and hmming is getting us nowhere. We must find someone who can solve it. We need a person who is knowledgeable about all matter of riddles and puzzles. A know-it-all, huh? Precisely. In the meantime, I'll file this away for safekeeping. Yay, I got the invoice. Do you think the croc dropped anything else? Here's the invoice. Promises the delivery of weapons to the sleeping city. Okay. What else to look for, though? Well... Does that street lamp look broken to you? Yep, I think all the lamps on the street have been vandalized. The ground is covered in glass and the broken panes. Oh, that explains why my foot is hurting. It does? There's glass in the sole of my shoe. I must have trodden on some shards while chasing after the Croque-Monseur. Oh no, my good shoes are ruined. Well, I wouldn't say good. You paid 20 cents for them. File this away in the evidence folder. You want me to file away the broken glass? Yep, I'm filing an official formal complaint to the government. Their faulty street lamp has ruined my shoes, and I am owed compensation. I think government officials have better things to do than worry about your 20-cent shoes, Barrowson. We'll just see about that. Okay. Are you satisfied? We have real evidence to find. Yep. Originated from broken street lamps. The sign is difficult to read. The paint has faded. Trodel Fruitier? Tukdel Cutier? There's no way it says that. You just made those words up. All words are made up, Falcon. It's pretty good. I see hanging bushels of onions. Bushels? That can't be right. It's sprigs. Sprigs of onions. How about bundles of onions? That's pretty neutral. Confederacies of onions. Okay, we're done. Flocks of onions. We're done. I seem to have run out the right side of the screen. That's good. An empty cart. Somebody has scrawled the word Descartes on it. That's adorable. The owner's name, perhaps? I don't think so, Falcon. See the graffiti on the wall behind you? De wall. Somebody thinks this funny. That's a visual. This is amazing. A visual pun. That's great. Okay, I think we're actually done. A bait of onions. That's good stuff. I think we're done here. Okay, I guess we could always come back if we think we've forgotten something. Boom, we're out of here. Otherwise... going back to the library, which, you know, if you're particularly observant, you'll notice has a clock on it. It wouldn't have normally because we've already been there, but now it does. But first, a cutscene. La Leon. Is the room to your liking, mademoiselle? Don't call me that. Beaumont? Ah, my apologies, madame, but what are your thoughts? Is the room suitable? It's dark, cramped, and more than a little macabre, but it will do. Excellent. I have hired private security to guard the entrance 24 hours a day. Rest assured your weapons are safe. Tell me, Friar, are we doing the right thing? Of course we are, madame. There cannot be change without bloodshed, no revolution without revolution. Surely you aren't having second thoughts. Of course not. I want nothing more than to serve justice to the corrupted rulers of this country. When the time comes, I'll be the one to pull the trigger. Ooh, drama. Yeah, I think there's a pun there for it. It is very nice. Back to the library. Just to make sure there's nothing else. I think we are good. Do you think the librarian likes riddles? Of course. All librarians like riddles. Seems like a bit of a stereotype, that's all I'm saying. Stereotype or not, we have to hope that it's true. That Buffin is our best chance at getting to the bottom of this. Time to put our polite faces on. He's here now. Good day, Dromio and Dromio. Why, good day, monsieur. It's a pleasure to see you again on this fine day. Tell me, kind monsieur, do you like riddles? Of course. Here's one for you, messieurs. What has 2 mouths and 4 ears, yet talks twice as much as it listens? Oh, come on, it's us. You. It's you, messieurs, you. You come in here yammering and yelling, never stopping to close your beaks for 1 minute. Oh, very good, monsieur. Left, Sparrowson. We need to get into his good books. Ha 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 ha! What was that? Sorry, I can't fake laugh. Ah ha 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 ha! Oh, mon dieu. Stop this farce. You messieurs obviously have some inane riddle that you want solving, so let's hear it. Go on, spit it out. Oh, right. Well, if we were to say that there is a place called the Sleeping City in Paris, where would it be? That's a new one. The Sleeping City. Got it. Really? Of course, the riddle was trivially easy. There are plenty of locations that could be called a sleeping city, but only one place earns that title in Paris. Oh, and where would that be? We know the answer, of course, obviously. We're just fact-checking to make sure that you got it right. Think it through, messieurs. What kind of city is only inhabited by those who sleep all day and all night? Oh, a graveyard? I got it! Spain! Again. Don't be daft, Sparrowson. Spain isn't a city, but perhaps the monsieur is referring to the capital of Spain, Madrid. Nice sleepy place. Spain? Madrid? You two are remarkably dense, aren't you? Sleep is a metaphor. Actually, it's one of the oldest and most powerful metaphors in the history of literature. It symbolizes death itself. The sleeping city obviously refers to a city of the dead, a necropolis. Think, messieurs, think. Use your puny avian brains. Do we have any necropolises in Paris? Of course. Right? Of course, the catacombs, the winding tunnels of the dead that lie beneath our very feet. They made them after the video game Deus Ex. Very good, monsieur. That's the first semi-intelligent thing you've managed to say all day. You have more questions, don't you? Oh, yes. Tell us about them. Can you give us a brief rundown on the history of the catacombs? The cemeteries of Paris were overflowing by the end of the last century. It was a mess from what I hear. To create space, King Louis XVI ordered for old skeletons to be excavated and put into the unused mine tunnels that lie under the city. So with a little renovation and many years of hard work, the mines were successfully turned into a subterranean mausoleum. So, what, it's basically a grave for a few thousand skeletons? Millions, more like. Don't underestimate the size of the tunnels, messieurs. How do we get in? I know that the bourgeois like to tour the catacombs, don't they? Correct. It was quite the bourgeois tourist hotspot some 20 years ago. But if you were hoping to pay a visit, you're too late. The church had all the entrances sealed shut fairly recently. Why would the church do that? Believe it or not, they considered the turning of the mausoleum into a tourist attraction to be in poor taste. Oh, right. They shut down all the entrances, really? Surely there must be one or two left untouched. If there is such an entrance, it's not public knowledge. I see. Bye! I think we're done here for now. Thank you for your time, monsieur. Good day. If the sleeping city really is the Paris catacombs, then there must be some way to get in. Huh. An underground tunnel network would probably be connected to the city's sewers, right? So we just need to find the right manhole, and boom, we're in spooky, scary skeleton. They did that on purpose. Spooky, scary skeleton town. Ah! That's a good idea. Or maybe it connects to the sand. Perhaps some swimming is in order. You two dunces are going to get yourself killed. If you really wish to visit the catacombs, you would be best off asking those responsible for the closures. The dead people? The church, monsieur. The church would know if any unsealed entrances still exist. Oh, right. Dumbass. Alright, we're moving. The church, you say? Notre Dame. More of a cathedral, but you know. Did you sneak out to the Louvre again? I keep telling you, my brother. You can't risk being seen. There is too much at stake. Silvius? Is there a third brother, then? But the good word must be spread, my brother. We need as many supporters as possible. No more sulking in the shadows. No more cowering in the dark. We must rise up against our oppressors. Oh, but before I forget, here's your pen back. I borrowed it. Again? What happened to yours? I lost it. So careless. Well, Romulus lost his pen when we gave it back to him, right? Don't sweat the petty things, brother. Let's focus on removing the obstacles that stand in the way of our father's dream. Right, like the annoying little bird who's been poking his beak into our business. He is dangerously close to uncovering our secret. You want me to take care of him? It would be in our interests. I have a trap in mind, but... Ah! Someone's coming. Go hide. Interesting. Ah, my brothers have returned. What can I do for you today? A confession, perhaps? Real quick, by the way. New data. There we go. We got the Croque, an infamous arms dealer and surprisingly fast runner. Probably not a cheese and ham sandwich. Probably. Actually, Friar, we're here for information. We want to learn about the catacombs that lie under Paris. Yeah, Tchaikovsky for the win. The catacombs? You don't want to go there, my brother. It's a wretched and haunted place. I'm sure it is, but we know that the church was responsible for having the entrances sealed shut. So we figure that maybe there's a super secret friar-only entrance that only you know about. A secret entrance? That's an interesting idea. You know, you are not the first birds to have asked about that. We aren't. Yes, a cockerel paid a visit yesterday. Perfect posture and snooty, or one-eyed and scowling? The first. A prosecutor, I think you said he was. Anyway, I'll tell you the same thing I told him. If you venture into the catacombs, you will not return. Understood? Chat, what do you think about this? Yes, I understand. No, not really. Or was that a threat? I don't think it terribly matters regarding advancing the plot, but please let me know what you think. Not really. Loud and clear. Yeah, do we troll the guy? Or do we try to not die? We are leaning more toward loud and clear. Threat understood loud and clear. I'm taking that as a loud and clear. Loud and clear. We'll stay away from the catacombs. Good. Very good. Now, if you two will excuse me, I have a sermon to prepare. Be on your way. Damn. Another dead end. Maybe it's time to wrap this up. We can go tell the inspector what we found and call it a day. Don't quit just yet. I managed to take something from the friar's pocket when he gave his little warning. Seriously? Again? This is becoming something of a bad habit for you. Well, go on then. Let's see what you pilfered. This? You found this pen? In the friar's robes? Yep. Interesting. Actually, this is more than interesting. This is amazing. This is the exact same pen that Judge Romulus uses. It even contains the same green ink. Huh. Do you think it's exactly the same pen? Or do you think Romulus and Remus just have a matching set? I honestly don't know. But I do know that this may come in handy. I'm going to keep hold of it. Fountain pen! Pilfered from Fair Remus's Gromes. I'm just skipping lines, man. Pilfered from Frere Remus's robes contains green ink. It wasn't that hard. We're still at a dead end, though. My gut tells me that the friar is hiding something, but I can't get him to cough up. It's not like we can beat information out of him. Let's just go do other stuff, and maybe we'll stumble across some more clues. Maybe you're right. Let's go. Boom! We're out of here. The Louvre. So many places. Excuse me, madame, do you have a moment to talk about the Cult of Reason? Peddle your pyramid scheme to someone else, bud. I got a kid to feed. You got a Joey to feed. A goat has a kid to feed. Madame, it's not a pyramid scheme. Madame, take a leaflet at least. Well, what about you, Monsieur? Would you like to learn about the glorious teachings of Jacques Hebert? Heh. A cult, is it? Not today, monsieur. I've already been in my fair share of cults. Have you? But this cult is different. A member of the Cult of Reason, huh? Strange. I thought that cult died out way back in the old revolution. Hey, Falcon, that person. He looks like a run-of-the-mill cultist. I can see that, but doesn't his face look familiar to you? Very familiar. He does look familiar. Actually, the resemblance is uncanny. Shall we get his attention? Uh-oh. He spotted us. Wait, monsieur, we would like a quick word. Come back! Teach us about the wonders of the Cult of Reason! He's gone. So I'm not going crazy, right? That guy was the splitting? Dude, come on. The spitting image. That guy was the spitting image of Judge Romulus, wasn't he? I can't deny the similarity. Then again, there are plenty of wolves in Paris. Maybe there's no link at all. Either way, we have an investigation to conduct. Let's focus on that. Right. Where to first? Oh, interesting. Well, the Grand Gallery. Let's see. Who to question, who to question. Oh dear, it's these guys again. Keep it together, Eric. Maybe they won't recognize you. Excuse me, monsieur, it's us. The Philistines, remember? Were they talking to me? Yep, definitely talking to me. Okay, deep breaths, Eric. Hi! We have a couple of questions, if it's no trouble. Oh, it's no trouble. No trouble at all. What's the deal? What's the deal with the cultist outside? Did you see the cultist outside? The cultist? You mean that Cult of Reason fellow? Yeah. He accosted me a few days ago. We chatted for a while, not by choice, of course, but because I didn't know how to get out of the conversation. It got a little out of hand. He insisted that I take a pamphlet. Let's have a look at this. Be Your Own God, an introductory guide to the Cult of Reason by Jacques Heber. And he even added his own signature. See, at the bottom there? To my new bestest bud, Eric. Happy reading. Best wishes, Silvius. Green ink, too. What a fiendish color choice. That guy was such a slimeball, we aren't even close to bestest buddies. At least we now know the cultist's name, Silvius. Do you mind if we keep this pamphlet, monsieur? Be my guest. I don't want it. Yeah, wow, having a matching signature is going to be a very damning piece of evidence. Signed Cult Guide. Yep, signed in green ink by a man named Silvius. Did you want something else? Nah. That's all. Thanks for your time, monsieur. You've been a great help. It's no trouble. No trouble at all. Well, I'm out. How do I leave? How do I leave? Whatever. Back in the old Salle du Tibre. I still don't see anybody around to interview. Yeah, I can't imagine this room being of any use to us, unless we need any priceless Roman artifacts, of course. Bye. Hey, Falcon, isn't that our old friend? You! You promised to get my sentence reduced. What happened with that? Why am I still stuck doing mule work, huh? Huh? Well... We've been a little distracted. We had this messy case, and now we're investigating stuff. But I guess we could fit in some time to see the judge. Oh, mon Dieu, forget it. I've only got another week to go, and then I'm done with this dumb job. So what do you want? I haven't found anything any interesting bits of paper today, if that's what you were hoping for. Actually, we just wanted to ask a couple of questions if you have a moment. I have a moment. Just the one, mind. Cultist? Did you see that cultist in the Place du Carousel? Yep. He's been hanging around all week. Today he tried to hand me a leaflet, so I told him where to put it. And where would that be? What? Where'd you tell him to put the leaflet? Oh, I see. Never mind. Monsieur Urbinio, what do you know about that guy? What's his story? His story? How should I know? He's just a cultist loser. The Louvre attracts these types of crazies all the time. I see. Did you two want something else? No. And yeah, Dragon, maybe I should have checked with the judge. That's all. We'll let you get back to work, monsieur. How the hell do I leave? Are we all done looking around the Louvre? Yep. Let's make a move. Good call. We can always come back later if we've forgotten something. Sorry. A new day. I'll tell you where I will go, though. The Atelier, the workshop of Gustave Trouvé, eccentric engineer and inventor. We're doing the doctor's thing now. We're just using up time while waiting for the investigation to end. Who is this guy? Come in. Are you Monsieur Gustave Trovet? I am, and you are? Oh, wow. Lawyers, let's talk. We're lawyers, sent on behalf of Dr. Falret. We're here to collect a debt that you owe. It's time to pay out, monsieur. Oh, mon dieu, I completely forgot about that. Listen, I would be happy to pay, but it looks like I don't quite have enough money on hand. What to do? I know! I have a brand new invention that will blow the doctor's socks off. It's a device that will completely revolutionize the surgical field. I imagine the doctor would prefer hard cash over some gadget. No, trust me. This baby will easily be worth 10,000. No, 100,000 francs. The doctor will love it. Oh, all right then. Hand the device over and I'll pass it along to Dr. Falret straight away. Well, it's not that simple. The device isn't finished yet. It's not finished? I know exactly what needs to be done, but I am missing some crucial parts. Perhaps if you had some time to spare, you could help me out? Run out and collect what I need? What? No, monsieur, that's absurd. If you have shopping to do, then you should do it yourself. Falcon, please, help the man! I can't spend the rest of my life in debt! Alright. No need to get all panicky. We'll hear the man out at least. Great, I'll take notes. What is it that you need, monsieur? Let's see, I need a copper pot. A pot? As in like a saucepan? What on earth for? It's a necessary component of my invention. I can use it to build a portable electric battery. You see, when a zinc rod is suspended in sulfuric acid accompanied by a copper surface, a current is generated. Save me your scientific mumbo-jumbo. One metal pot should be trivial to acquire. One copper pot. Oh no, he's saying it. One copper pot. Oh, the copper pot is important? Okay, one copper pot. I wonder where we could find one of those. I've seen copper kettles at La Halle's market, although those things aren't too cheap. I can't help but feel that I saw a copper pot somewhere else. What else? String! Really? High-grade string to bind some components of the device together. Seems simple enough. I imagine La Halle's market would have that in abundance. Can we really afford to blow our whole budget at the market, Falcon? Surely there's a cheaper way to acquire string. Look, I have a loose thread on my jacket. Take it. The string must be higher quality than that, monsieur. I need something that's fishing line grade. So oddly specific. Oh, I see. Was there anything else that you wanted, monsieur? Some books, confectionaries, alcohol, groceries, perhaps? No, that's everything. Alright, I've got it all written down. Shopping list. Oh my god, dude. Copper pot, reel of string. I feel a little conned. We came here to collect on a debt and left with a shopping list. We're gonna follow through and get Monsieur Chauvet's items, right? We'll see. Hooray! Alright, tell you what. This is kind of funny. I can buy the fishing line string. Well, I guess we're going to the Rue de Marmosets, apparently. Cutscene. There he is. That's the rooster who shot the Croque-Monseur. Really? He just killed him? Whoa. I think we're getting close to unraveling this whole rebellion nonsense. Let's not dawdle, Sparrowson. We're nearly there. Alright, let me just deal with this letter first. Spam? I don't think so. It's from Cocorico. Severin. Well, go ahead, Sparrowson. Let's hear it. JJ, if this letter reaches you uninterrupted, then it means that I have been captured or killed by the rebels. What? Last evening, the inspector gave me a tip-off of a midnight trade between the rebels and the Croque-Monseur on Rue de Marmosets. I intend to watch from the shadows, but I know that such a mission is a dangerous one. Wish me luck. If this is the last correspondence you'll ever hear from me, then I suppose I should end on a positive note. Falcon, you are a good friend and an excellent lawyer. I'm sorry for belittling you all these years. Kind regards, Severin Cocorico. Is this for real? There's no way. This letter has to be some sort of setup. It's Severin's handwriting. Where do you think he is? I don't know. Why would he go alone? I don't know. But we have to go help him, right? I mean, if that trade was at midnight last night and it's 10 o'clock now, he might still be okay. Maybe. I don't know. Come on, Falcon, pull yourself together. We gotta act fast while there's still time on the clock. Sparrowson, I have a bad feeling in my gut. Yeah, me too. This letter is terrifying stuff. No, you don't understand. I know that if Severin isn't already dead now, he will be very soon, and there is nothing we can do about it. What are you talking about? You don't know that. I do. I am certain. We've messed up, and we've missed something. We've overlooked something vital, and now Severin's fate is sealed. You're spouting defeatist nonsense. Come on, Falcon. Let's go visit the rooted marmoset. We might find a clue. Oh boy, alright. Come on, Sparrowson, keep up. No time for wheezing. If Kokoriko was last seen around here, then there has to be a clue nearby. Right. There's a pool of blood here. It looks fresh. Kokoriko's? I see drag marks heading toward that tunnel, which leads straight to the sun. If I had to guess, someone was killed here last night and their body was hastily disposed of in the river. But I see several sets of bloodied footprints, too. Some are faint, but they head that way, towards the main road. So he could still be alive? Let's see where the footprints go. They are really making this intense. Here? The footsteps lead right into Notre Dame? It seems that way. Unbelievable. Where's a friar when you need one? Forget the friar. Let's keep following the blood trail and see where it ends up. Wait a minute, Falcon. Shouldn't we get the police involved before we go any further? Ooh, wow. I wonder if it matters. This could be frustrating because I am missing something. It might even be worth reloading previously. Let's see if it matters. I want to see if I could finish this little side quest, but in the meantime, oh boy. I wonder, it might even be worth mashing through stuff just to do little side stuff. I don't know, that'd be smart. Why don't you run and find a policeman? I'll go ahead. Nice try, but I'm not abandoning you. We have no idea what or who could be ahead. Hey, wait up! That way leads straight down to... Man, I'm famished. When is that mouthy parrot gonna relieve me of duty so I can go grab a snack? The trail keeps going. Hey, isn't that the conciergerie jailkeeper? Quack? It's Quark, you dummies. I had no idea that you were a religious man, monsieur. I'm not. I had a career change. Private security pays much better than regular old jail keeping, you know. Monsieur, we don't have much time, so I'll keep it brief. We're following a trail that leads to the door behind you. We need you to let us pass. The door behind me? Ha! You idiots! That door leads straight to the catacombs. You don't want to go there. Catacombs. Oh, catacombs! And besides, just because I know how to get in doesn't mean I'm going to let you pass. I've got a job to do. I have integrity. I've promised to act as a guard, and that's what I'm doing. You want a bribe, don't you? Bingo, what you got? 10 francs, present, fist. I'll see about this. I'll threaten. Hey, what are you doing? Monsieur, perhaps I wasn't clear. I am short on both time and patience. Are you going to tell us pass? What? Let us pass, maybe? Or do I have to beat you until you are unable to stop us? Jeez, no need to get violent, big guy. You can pass. The door's right behind me. Go on. That's the door to the catacombs? It's that simple? Yeah, it's that simple. What, were you expecting a hidden bookcase or something? Go on. Go look. What idiots. They're walking straight into a pitch-black maze without even a torch. I wonder, will they get lost and starve? Or will they find the crazy lion girl and get shot? Either way, ain't my problem. Oh boy. Upon entering the doorway, Falcon and Sparrowson find themselves at the top of a stone staircase that spirals into the abyss below. Here goes nothing? They begin the descent. I knew an underground passage would be dark, but this is ridiculous. I can't even see my hand in front of my face. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other, Sparrowson. Ah, I think that was the last step. Now it's just twisted tunnels ahead of us. I should take up smoking. If I smoked, I would have a match right now, and we would be able to see where we're going. Plus, you know, all the health benefits. And I would probably be calmer. Keep it together, Sparrowson. I know, I'll unravel this loose thread from my jacket. We could just trace the string to find our way back if we reach a dead end. Ah, good thinking, just like Theseus and the Minotaur. Wait, there aren't any Minotaurs in here, are there? Head of bull, body of a bull? Scary stuff. That's not... Actually, never mind. It feels like there's a gap in the wall here. I guess the path branches. I can feel a slight breeze coming from the passage to the left. The air seems a little more stagnant to the right. Ooh, boy. Breezy path or stagnant path, chat? What do you think I should do? I'll be brief with this. You know, breezy, lean toward breezy. I think that actually is the intended way as well. There's a chance that the breeze could be caused by an opening. Let's head that way. Hey, Falcon, I don't want to dump on you or anything, but when you threatened Quark back there, it was pretty scary. Scary? Not really. Quark's all talk. I knew there was no chance that he would fight back. No, I wasn't scared of Quark. You. I found you scary. I've never seen you get so angry before. Severan's life is on the line, Sparrowson. Forgive me for showing a little emotion. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Oh, it looks like the path branches again. Are my eyes going funky from the darkness, or is there a glimmer of light coming from the right path? No, I see it too. There's definitely some light on that side. Light path or darkness? Light. It's definitely getting lighter. I can see my hands again. But that might just mean that we're getting close to an exit, right? Maybe this has all been a wild goose chase? Hush. Listen. Voices? Voices. We're getting close. Wait, Falcon, aren't you scared? Terrified. There they are. I'll ask one more time. What is your name? Are you with the police? The Royal Guards? Speak, bird. Ma'am Beaumont, we've been here all night, and he simply ain't talking. Wow, so these guys... I forgot, they were the ones who gave us the password, so they would be in on it. He didn't react to coaxing, he didn't react to torture. Maybe it's time to, you know, administer some justice? Justice. That word. Oh, the rooster finally crows. You want to know who I am? Fine. My name is Severin Cocorico. I am a public prosecutor for the Corps d'Assises. Well, Sevi, it's been a pleasure, but we can't be having spies running around our base of operations now, can we? So without further ado, I hereby sentence you to... Wait a minute, Pierrot. This is no ordinary spy. 'Cause he's a prosecutor? No. Because he's the bastard who contemned my father 10 years ago. Whoa, are you sure? I had my suspicions when I saw his smug air of arrogance, his holier-than-thou glare. But now that I know his name and occupation, there is no doubt. Do you remember, Bird? Do you remember the trial of a homeless lion in the winter of 1835? What was your father's name? Jean Beaumont. What were his crimes? His only crime was trying to feed a starving child. He took a handful of vegetables from a grocer's stand, not out of greed, but out of sheer desire to see me survive. But he was seen by a policeman. Another arrogant cockerel like yourself, actually. So my father was thrown in jail, he was dragged to court, I had the privilege of watching the proceedings from the stands. I remember your sharp words. This man is a thief, this man is a scoundrel, he deserves the harshest possible punishment for his crimes. Yeah, Cocorico did mention that he was a lot more hardcore back in the day, regardless of what actually counted as justice. You didn't care about the consequences. You didn't care about why my father did what he did. All you cared about was fulfilling your lust to see a criminal behind bars. My father received a sentence of 5 years. He died on his 3rd. Do you remember him? Mademoiselle, in all my days as a prosecutor, I have seen over thousands of cases. I'm not going to remember a single bread thief. Yeah, as lame as... You rotten Connard, we're all just insects to you, aren't we? Who cares if a child starves on the streets as long as you put enough criminals behind bars to meet your quota, am I right? Your silence speaks volumes of your guilt. Severin Cocorico, you have been tried by the people of the Second Republic. We have found you guilty in the counts of conspiracy, of the murder of the Croque-Monseur, and of the murder of my father, Jean Beaumont. Oh, I have been found guilty? Mademoiselle, if you want to shoot me so you can fulfill your revenge fantasies, then by all means shoot me. But don't pretend for a moment that this mob resembles a court of justice in any form. A court of justice? Now there's a contradiction. Bird, you know nothing of justice. Frere Remus, read this man his last rites. Spelled wrong. With pleasure, madame. Falcon, we have to make a move. Say something. Speak up or stay silent. I'll tell you this. I'm going to stay silent for this one because I can do a court case, but I cannot win with the evidence that I have. Cocorico's going to die if you don't say something. It doesn't matter. None of this matters. What? Do you have any last words? Just pull the trigger and be done with it. Brutal. There's nothing more to see here. Let's go. Falcon? Brutal. Falcon, stop! What the hell are you doing? Where are you going? Look around you, Sparrowson. Fat cat bourgeois are getting away with murder. Wolves have infested the courts and churches. Severin Cocorico, perhaps the most righteous person in all of France, is lying dead at the hands of an unruly mob. Justice is dead, Sparrowson. It doesn't have to be like that. You could have done something to save Severin. You want to be a heroic lawyer so badly? Fine. Go be a hero. You don't need my help. The key to the Aviary attorney office. Take it. What? What are you... No, stop with the melodrama, Falcon. If we hurry, we'll be able to tell Inspector Valette what we saw, and he'll be able to arrest the rebels before they escape. So do it. You don't need me to hold your hand. And when you see the inspector, make sure to tell him this. The Viridian killer has returned. Oh, shit. The Viridian killer? I don't understand. Falcon, where are you going? Falcon? The end of Act 3. Whoa. Do you wish to continue? No, I'm going to hold off on this, and I wish they didn't save. That does take us into a darker timeline, but I'm going to load a previous day, actually. Yeah, we're good. We'll chat him up. 2 francs. We have some questions. Croque-Monseur. How's the fishing? Yeah, do you think the fishing line would work for him? It just might. Say, Monsieur Kingley, since you aren't catching anything, would it be possible for us to take that new fishing line off your hands? Sure. What's it worth? Didn't we already go over this fishing line payment business? Yeah, but that was compensation for the old fishing line. If you want to buy this new line, that's a whole separate matter. Also, I saved your life, remember? And I was polite enough to not rub that fact in your face. Much? Fine, fine. So how much did the new line cost? 10 francs. There is no way that line cost 10 francs. You're right. It cost 1. But I added a little markup. That's obscene. I guess it is a bit. Tell you what. If you could provide me with some killer bait, I'll give you the line for free. Killer bait? Like worms? Sure, worms, sweets, whatever. So what'll it be? Do you have some bait, or do you want to pay me the cash? I have bait. See, I could pay him 10 francs, or I could buy the chocolate for 5 and give him to him. I think I have some bait that you can use, monsieur. Would these work as bait, monsieur? Are these fancy chocolates? Wow. Yeah, these would definitely work. Okay, so I'll just take these chocolates off your hands. And then I'll give you my fishing line. And the deal is made. Yay! Wait, hold on. Now I have fishing bait but no line. I did not think this deal through. Oh well. Can I help with something else? Nope. Happy fishing. Yay! By the way, fun fact, I could have also used the chocolates to bribe the jailer to get into the tunnel, but I could also just threaten him. Also, copper pot. I could have also bought the line here, so I would have had to go here anyway, but I think I have to actually buy the copper pot. Okay, so we need a copper pot and a piece of string. What options do we have? I see Sasha Spider's silverware store. Too pricey. Let's take it down a notch. Okay, how about that place over there? Harry Hippopotamus's Pottery and Haberdashery. That name just rolls off the tongue. Still too pricey. We're buying for a mad scientist, not for the Queen of England. What about that little stand, Ruse Odds and Ends? Looks cheap, and I even see a copper kettle in the back. Now we're talking. Excuse me, madame. Wait, those two look familiar. I recognize you. Weren't you two begging outside Chateau Crenier a couple of weeks ago? Yeah, we gave him a few francs. Yeah, that was us. Thanks for your generosity, monsieur. We put your money to good use, see? We started a business. At Ruse Odds and Ends, we sell everything. I suppose the congratulations are in order. It's no small feat to pull yourself out of the streets in today's economy. So, do we get a discount? A discount? Well, we did help kickstart your little enterprise. I suppose we are investors of sorts. Sorry, messieurs, no discounts. You gave us a donation out of the generosity of your hearts. Because you're such nice people. But maybe we can help you out. What is it that you wanted? Copper kettle. How much is it? 30 francs. We'll take it. Alright, we'll take it. Here's your money. And here's your kettle. Pleasure doing business with you, monsieur. Copper kettle. Anything else? No. That's all, madame. Thanks for all your help. Be sure to come back if you forgot anything, monsieur. Come back soon. It's already the 4th, though. If the inventor takes up time, I might have to reload again. Yeah, I got the stuff, but I'm missing him on the 4th. That's rough. Alright, fine. To hell with it, I'm going to the market. What can I do? What the hell can I do, right? Cool. Discount. Nope, sorry. Copper kettle. 30 francs. We'll take it. String. Here we go. A nice long reel of strong thread. Looks to be 10 meters or so. Would that work? I think so. How much? 15. Oof. Ouch. That's a little steep. It's no ordinary string. It's a string with 1,000 uses. You can make a fishing rod. You can fix something that's broken. You can play cat's cradle. You can stitch some clothes with it. You can tie someone up. Okay, you've both made your pitch. Still too expensive. No way I'm spending 15 francs. We understand. You want something else? Oh, god damn it, really? You know what? Let me see what day it is. February... Okay, let's go back to February 1st. If I'm allowed to. I'll save and quit here. And I'll go back to February 1st. Maybe that'll do it. I'll just pay the damn money. Pain in the ass. Thank God for basically save states. Cool. I'll suck up the price. These guys are really hard bargainers, huh? Sounds good to me. Here's your money, madame. And here's your string. Pleasure doing business with you, monsieur. Yay. Anything else? Nope. See ya. Okay, for God's sake. Now let's talk to the inventor. I'll wrap up this stream once we do the trial for Cocorico. Here. What a time crunch. Ah, it's you two. Have you managed to gather the materials I need? Yes, monsieur, the string and copper pot exactly as described. Here you go. What is this? A fancy kettle? It's made of copper, I suppose, but what an odd choice. It was a little tricky to procure the necessary items, but with a bit of asking around, we managed to find suitable substitutes. There's a general store down the street that sells string and discounted copper pots and the like. I assumed you would have gone shopping there. Well, no matter, no matter. Give me 1 minute and I'll finish assembling the device. Hooray! He's going for it. Ta-da! May I proudly present to you Gustave Trove's magnificent Explorer Extractor Surgical Device. Trademarked, patent pending. It looks like a pair of kitchen tongs hooked up to a stewing pot. Agreed. I wasn't expecting something low-tech and, well, bad. Perhaps a demonstration is in order. 1 moment, if you please. Psst, Falcon! That thing looks like junk. This whole fetch quest has been a waste of our time. I suspected that the man was delusional from the very start. It would explain why he was being treated by a mental health professional. There's nothing to be done, though. Let's just humor Gustave until we get an opportunity to leave, cut our losses. What about my medical debt? Time for a demonstration. Get ready to have your stockings blown off, monsieur. Ahem. So here, we have one piece of regular... piece of meat? Whatever. Imagine, if you will, that this is a soldier. Okay. That meat is a soldier. An oddly shaped and potentially tasty soldier. And here we have a small piece of iron. Imagine, if you will, that this is a musket ball. So our soldier is wandering through a battlefield, not a care in the world, when all of a sudden, BAM! The person has been shot. The musket ball has been embedded in the man's flesh. I'm scared, Falcon. He's slaying that metal into the meat like a madman. Quick, messieurs. You're a battlefield medic. The soldier is wounded and you have precious little time. What do we do? Battlefield surgery. Well, I'm no surgeon, but I think most doctors would feel around for the musket ball fragments and then carefully use a scalpel. How archaic, how slow, how imprecise. Now I hear you wondering, Monsieur Chauvet, surely there must be a better way. I wasn't... Well, wonder no more. Behold, the Explorer Extractor. Watch as I power up the device, and then as I move the detector component over the meat. Is that thing humming? It is, monsieur. When the electromagnet component of the Explorer Extractor detects a piece of iron, the device vibrates and emits a soft hum. I must say, I'm actually impressed, monsieur. A device that can detect metal beneath flesh? That's innovative. I've never heard of such a thing before. Yeah, but why limit it to battlefield surgery? You could repurpose that thing to be some sort of treasure hunting device. That would make you really rich. Hold your horses, monsieur, hold your horses. I'm not done yet. You have only seen half of the device's capabilities, the exploration part. Now, you can witness the second part. Extraction. Did that thing just... Yep. Sucked out that bullet like a pip from a grapefruit. Behold! The original piece of iron removed swiftly and precisely from the flesh. So, what do you think? Pretty revolutionary, huh? I think that meat looks a lot less appetizing than before. It's practically exploded. I have no idea what to think. Monsieur Chauvet, you are a strange and mildly terrifying individual, but you steam a good ham. But I cannot fault the innovation of your device. We shall pass it along to Dr. Falred and let him decide its worth. Yay! I need this. Finds and removes bullets. Ah, thank you. I'm sure the good doctor will approve. I'm hungry. Let's pick up some steaks on the way back to the office. Let's not. That's good stuff. Okay, it's the third. I don't know, like, what if I give it to him? I'll just reload the third if I do. Ah, you've returned. Were you successful? Well, Monsieur Chauvet didn't have any money, but he did give us something that he claimed to be extremely valuable. Go ahead. Take it. He said that you could keep it. What is this? Monsieur Trevay called it an explorer extractor. He said that it would revolutionize the medical field. I don't quite understand how it works, but maybe I could demonstrate it if you have a piece of meat and a lump of metal handy. Monsieur Falcon, Monsieur Sparrowson, I sent you to retrieve owed money. Instead you return several days late with this child's toy. Just forget it. Forget the whole task. It was foolish of me for me to rely on private attorneys, and it was foolish of me to assume that a crazed inventor would produce money when asked. Keep your toy. Good day, messieurs. So do I get a discount on my bill? Dr. Fowler? About that discount? Oh, he's gone. Sorry, Sparrowson. Doesn't look like you'll be getting your discount. Well, there go my year's wages. So, what do we do now? Get back to our investigation of the Croque-Monseur and the rebels, I assume. We've wasted precious time on this fool's errand. No, we haven't! That'll pay off later. Yeah, we gotta go get there. You're right. Sparrowson, grab your coat. We're going to save Severin. So very different attitude now. Really? Are you serious? Absolutely. I know we can do it. Yes, see? There's no longer a message that I missed something. With all the investigating we've done over the last couple of weeks, I think we know the rebels better than they know themselves. We can find them, we can outwit them, and we can bring Severin home alive. Wow, you're bursting with confidence! But where are we going? Was Severin's letter not clear? He was investigating the Rue de Marmoset, so that's where we should start. Yeah, let's go! See, we're already looking up. A lot less dark this time around. Come on, Sparrowson, keep up. If I had to guess, someone was killed here last night and their body was hastily disposed of in the river. But I see several sets of bloodied footprints too. Some are faint, but... That way to the main road, so we could still be alive? Let's see where the footprints go. Right to Notre Dame. Seems that way. Follow the blood trail. Should we get the police involved? Okay. Same thing. When's that mouthy parrot gonna relieve me of duty so I could grab a snack? Okay, so he tries denying us. What is my wallet? 64, whatever, I'll just do the damn bribe. Here, for your troubles. 10 francs? What, are you trying to insult me? Here's something else. I'm not giving you any more money. I'm going to offer you something else. My fist. So I lost 10 francs on this, but... I could have saved money. Alright. Okay, in we go. Narration. Breezy. Light. Okay. Aren't you scared? Terrified. There they are. Okay, this is going to be a good cliffhanger point, because now we can actually try defending Cocorico. In fact, we could have last time, but that was a trial that we could not win. This time, we could defend him and get a trial that we could still lose, but won't. So we'll go through this scene. A lot of dialogue here. Okay, here we go. Speak up. All right, I'm going in. I'm coming too. No, I need you to get out of here. Go find the police, royal guard, anyone. I'll stall for time. Falcon? Okay, I'll go get help. Do you have any last words? Just pull the bloody trigger and be done with it. Wait! Wait, wait, wait. He's right. This is a terrible trial. There's no evidence, no defense, no examination of the facts. You've dragged a man off the streets and decided his fate based purely on your own prejudices and whims. Who the cluck does this bird-brain think he is? I am this man's defense attorney. I am J.J. Falcon. J.J.? What are you doing? Defense attorney? You're a Raven Looney is what you are. Or a spy. I've seen this Monsieur eavesdropping on our conversations before. He cannot be trusted. Everyone, please hear me out. So, appeal to whomever. We'll see if this makes a difference. And I'll go briefly here. Piero, maybe? If it makes a difference? Piero, we've only met on a couple of occasions, but you seem like a good person. You what, mate? You don't know that. You don't know the first thing about me. Well, regardless, surely you see something wrong with executing a man without trial. Tuh, nah, we need a better France where we're all treated as equals. Blood's gotta be spilled to do that. Do you see, Falcon? This man's death is inevitable. For the good of France and in the name of justice, he must be killed. Justice. There's that word again. Madame, I won't presume to know who you are or what you stand for, but shooting this man right now would not bring you justice. It would only serve to satisfy your desire for revenge. Justice, revenge, what's the difference? Due process, fairness, or rationality? Interesting. Fairness. Fairness, madame. Justice offers the accused a chance to defend themselves. It ensures that both sides are treated as equals. My father was not treated as an equal. Then maybe this is your opportunity to be the better person. Madame, surely you aren't entertaining the words of this heathen? Fine, Falcon, we'll play this your way. We shall have a formal trial for the murder of the Croque-Monseur. Excellent. Shall we head back to my office and file the necessary papers? Don't take me for a fool. You'll walk us right into a trap. We shall have the trial right here and now. Right here? In the catacombs? It's as good a place as any. I suppose we'll be needing a judge? I volunteer. No thanks, Piero. We're trying to form a courtroom, not a circus. Aw. Just go see how the security is doing, Piero. We don't want any more spies wandering in. Righto. Perhaps I can help, madame. You know that I'm a pious man after all. Okay, Remus, you can be our judge, and I will lead the prosecution. What about the jury? With due respect, I don't trust your peers to be impartial. Look around you. As we speak, we are being watched and judged by countless dead men and women. They shall be our jury. That may work as a metaphor, but in practical terms... In practical terms, it is me you have to convince, Falcon. Convince me that this bird is not guilty. After all, I'm the one who holds the gun. Well, it looks like we're ready to get started. Ahem. The trial of Severin Cocorico is underway. He stands accused of the murder of the man known as the Croque-Monseur in cold blood. Madame Beaumont, please explain the details of what happened. Very well. Last night at the stroke of midnight, 2 gunshots were heard on the Rue de Marmosettes. Piero alerted us, and we managed to arrive before the police did. On the scene, I saw the man known as the Croque-Monseur, a good friend of ours, lying in a pool of his own blood. Standing over the body, I saw the murderer, Severin Cocorico, still clutching his murder weapon. Am I to understand that you did not witness the crime firsthand, madame? That you only saw the aftermath? Yes, but one of us did happen to see the incident itself. Madame Beaumont, I found this here pigeon run around our tunnels. I am no pigeon, monsieur. He's a spy in any case. What say I execute him right now? It's all right, it's all right. He's with me. With you? He's my assistant. He carries my bags and stuff. Falcon, I trust you don't have any other assistants lurking around the corner? No, madame. Then take your lackey out of my sight. Psst, Falcon! What is it? I saw someone lurking in the catacombs. I think he was watching us from the shadows. Another rebel? I don't know. But he got spooked when he saw me. He dropped this. What's this, a political pamphlet? Cult pamphlet. Yes. Found West Barrowson, that's all you get. Well, I best be getting back to the patrols then. Not so fast, Pierrot. You witnessed the crime firsthand, did you not? I did, ma'am. Then you can be our first witness. Go stand in the center. All right. Things are really heating up now. So you know something? Next time, the trial's really going to get going. But this is where I'm going to stop for now. So thank you very much for watching the stream, and have a wonderful night.